Hi there, I'm Dimitri. The extension of the Level 3 epidemic warning, the launch of a new registration system for vaccination, the arrival of another 600,000 AstraZeneca doses, the opening of 3 PCR tests at 7 Taipei hospitals, and a popular mayor unexpectedly stuck in the middle of a verbal argument. Here's our top 5 this week. At number 1, the Central Epidemic Command Center announced on Thursday the extension of the Level 3 epidemic warning until July 26, with selected industries enjoying partial reopening starting on Monday. Indoor dining, for instance, will be allowed in establishments that uphold safety requirements, including contact tracing, plum blossom seating schemes, and safe distancing. National parks, scenic spots, theme parks, leisure farms, school track fields, and driver eds will also be partially reopened, at the exception of swimming pools. On the entertainment side, museums, galleries, cinemas, and exhibition venues will also be partially reopened, but you are expected to wear a face mask at all times. Remember that authorities have also maintained restrictions on the sale of alcoholic beverages in some establishments for the time being. At number 2, health authorities on Thursday unveiled a registration system aimed at boosting Taiwan's vaccination drive. The new website allows you to register for your upcoming shots based on the government's priority system amid recent improvements in vaccine supplies. People aged 65 or more can already apply for their AZ shot online. The system will confirm the date and location of your appointment via a short text message. People in the 9th category, namely residents aged between 18 and 64 with major health conditions, rare disease, and severe injuries, can book their appointment too. At number 3, more than 600,000 doses of the AZ vaccines arrived on Wednesday on board a China Airlines cargo aircraft that departed from Bangkok. The shipment is part of the government's vaccines procurement program set earlier this year that was delayed amid the new wave in virus infections in the region. The total number of vaccines shipped so far to Taiwan has exceeded 7 million doses, taking into account those donated by diplomatic allies, authorities said. Premier Su Tseng-chang has encouraged those in the 9th and 10th categories of the vaccination priority list to sign up for the registration and wait for the follow-ups through text messages. Despite the hardships we have faced in the pandemic, the government has spared no efforts in negotiating more vaccine orders, the Premier Su Tseng-chang said about the aforesaid shipment. At number 4, some Taipei residents on Wednesday complained about the registration system for free PCR tests, which they called slightly unorganized. 7 hospitals in the capital city started to offer free PCR tests that day in response to the spike in local cases at a traditional market and a wholesale fruit and vegetable market center. The situation improved quickly, but the soaring demand for tests shows growing concerns among residents about the spread of the virus in the community, despite the continuous decrease in the number of local infections in recent weeks. Any Taipei resident can make an appointment online for a test at a Taipei city hospital, namely Hebing Fuyou, Zhongqing, Zhenai, Yangming, Zhongxiao, Guandu, and Wanfang hospitals. You will receive your test results via text message the following week. At number 5, Taipei Mayor Ko Wen-je expressed his displeasure on Wednesday at a verbal argument with legislator Freddie Lim during a visit at the Huanan market. The popular mayor was reportedly informed at the last minute that he would report on the situation at the traditional market alongside Health Minister Chen Shizhong. He wasn't expecting a verbal confrontation with the legislator, though, and it was the president of the Huanan market who quickly came to the mayor's defense. Speaking with media personality Zhao Shaokang, the mayor later said that he was not given enough time to prepare for the event, not to mention that he did not have a microphone at hand at that moment. Kuo reported about the 41 people at the Huanan market who had tested positive for COVID-19 the previous night. That was our top 5. Check our website and Facebook for more. We see you next week with 5 more news stories you need to know.